Hello, everybody, and welcome to the World Championship Finals. Let me just make sure I have some sound on a little bit today. Today is day 2 of the World Championships. Let's go take a look. Of course, if you go to Shadow Era, you want to just click on the forums, announcements, World Championships. It will describe the format there. Today is day 2, 8 players. They've submitted 4 decks that they will be using. When they win with a deck, it's banned, or let's say retires when you win. So they can only win with it once. It's best of 5 today. So I'm gonna have to win with at least 3 of these decks. Go to the bottom, these are the final players and the decks that they are using. 15 out of 32 heroes playing today. These are the brackets, top 8 players. They have already been seeded according to the placement on day 1. Fake Kiki, might recognize his name. He's actually been dominating this year in all the tournaments. He went 5-0 on day 1. So he gets the first place seed. Seeded against number 8, SCT Atlas. Interesting matchups. No guildmates together in the first matchup. Coincidental or fate, I don't know, whatever you like to say. But for sure, we're going to have some good battles today. Let's go back to the game. Players are going to be given the green light to start their game. We will just wait for them to get started here. So, we should mention that Fake Kiki not only proved that he's good with 1 deck, but he can play 2 decks. Today he's gonna have to win with 3 decks. So it's an extra challenge here. Players are chatting back and forth. Everyone's getting ready to go. So today we're actually going to start with watching Scout because he complained a little bit his game wasn't featured on day 1. We made it to day 2, so let's make it up to him. Let's watch his game. Kiki already created the game. There's Scout, Fake Kiki, and Atlas are playing. Caliba and McGeorge. McGeorge was the previous winner. You go to top players, you'll see current champion from 2020. Of course, this is WC 2021, which is last year. But we will crown the champion a little bit late because of the PT finals and the rated finals. Still waiting on TJ Scout's match. There it is. A lot of Grave Bones, of course. Grave Bone very popular. Dark Claw versus Grave Bone. Nice matching mat and sleeves there. Early Blood Moon. There's a little bit of early draw, definitely going to help. Harpy, very popular in the WC this year. That is why Harpy is popular. It's easy to do the ping damage and then attack. Also has fairly high health, especially if you get that +1. Lone Wolf, I haven't seen that too much. It's like one of the original Call of the Crystal cards. So Lone Wolf gonna help out a little bit, but still taking some early damage. Another Blood Moon, gotta get that draw. Now Your Mind, a fairly low cost card, but definitely helps. You can take out those low cost allies easily. Gravebone, able to use the ability, but not much in the graveyard to use it on yet. Probably will save it for later. And now is a great time to use that ability when you discard a fatty like that. This is why Gravebone is doing so good. Turn 5, you get a cost 7 card out. Another Harpy and Death Mage, those are pretty good combos. They both do the ping damage. Look at those allies. That is a formidable lineup right there. Lone Wolf, at least he healed 2. But you gotta start casting your own allies, or you're gonna get overwhelmed pretty quickly. Of course, Dark Claw likes to buff his weapons. Speed Strike, definitely a good match for a buffed weapon. That is a super buffed weapon now. Being able to attack twice with it definitely helps. Another fatty on board there for Gravebone. Ping damage coming, wear down that weapon. Sometimes you just gotta attack into it, get rid of the weapon. So Dark Claw, relying on that Lone Wolf, not playing any allies. Gravebone next turn, he's gonna be able to get something back. Blood Moon for draw, so here comes the allies for Dark Claw, finally. Huge damage there. And a Supernova to top it off. Interesting choice. Dark Claw now down to 10 with no allies. Of course, Infernus survived that. And Dark Claw can bring back the fatties. Still has huge allies on board. Sorry, Gravebone can bring back ally. Finally get some control there. Sacrifice the ally for the draw. That 5 damage will hurt a lot. And a fireball to top it off. Dark Claw down to 2. Gravebone 17. Another fireball to finish him off. That was a fairly straightforward match. Gravebone able to get out those fatties. But, of course, when you win with Gravebone, you can't use him again. And DJ Scout will be able to use the same hero or pick a different one. So game 2, it's anybody's guess what might happen. So let's go in and see Fake Kiki and Atlas. Let's catch up to what they're doing. Zana, who likes to heal, versus Zelenar, who likes to zap to your face. So of course, when you're joining a game kind of late, you replay the game at full speed. No delays, so we can catch up fairly quickly. There's that harpy again. So kind of the same strategy that I've seen a lot for Zana. Harpy not able to take care of that herself. Ooh, the ally. See a location, not too many locations this WC, but they definitely come in handy. There's Zana super buffing an ally. That's the thing with locations, kind of a double-edged sword. The opposing hero can also use that location. Nice little heal off of that. That was actually the original art for Priest of the Light. Kind of changed it around. So Zana down to 20, but she can heal, not a problem. Focused prayer always comes in handy for a priest. There's a shadow font to give you energy so you can do the zap. Death Mage finishing it off. Zana down to 16 already. That mind control, I have to be wary about buffing an ally too much. Zana down to 15 now, down to 12, 11. Keep in mind, Fake Kiki went 5-0 the first day, so down to 11, still might be able to pull this off. Saladar though, 28 health. A little bit of a self-heal there. Buffed ally. ready to clear the board for Zana there. Still at 14 health versus 28. Zealot not letting up with the allies. Looks like Salada's kind of hurting for a draw there. Left 3 resources on the board last turn. Able to control that ally again. So Kiki still playing fairly defensively. Zalatar just keeps spamming those allies, still at 28 health. Lana down to 8. Of course, gonna heal herself this turn. This ally's looking pretty dangerous right now. Interesting. I guess Sana's been getting the draw. It seems like this location is helping out Zalatar more than Sana. There's the self-heal. So we're at turn 14 already. Sana's still hanging on. Zalatar untouched at 28 health. So far it's been pretty one-sided with Zalatar going strong on the offensive. So obviously we've caught up to real time now, players taking their time to make these tough decisions. Especially when you draw a card, which card do you want to discard? Sometimes very difficult decision. Unless you have a card like this. And it enters play when you discard, that's kind of the ideal for Zalatar. So Atlas, number 8 seed, is doing extremely well versus fake Kiki, number 1 seed. But until you get that last bit of damage, there's no telling what can happen. the mind control. When you buff an ally like that and you're down to 9 health, maybe that is exactly what Zealodar is waiting for. Kiki's still 12 resources though, that's huge. Can do a lot with 12 resources. As long as you have the cards you want, I guess. It looks like it's coming down to the wire here. Not many cards left in deck. Maybe that's Zana's strategy. Just try to outlast your opponent and heal yourself. I don't know if that will work though. Down to 5 cards for Zana, 4 for Zealodar. Turn 15. Question is there another mind control? So there it is. Mind control. Zana down to 7 and losing a huge ally there. At some point you just gotta go for the face. Zana able to heal another little bit. Every bit counts. Tidal Wave. Zana gets the draw from that. Could be a bit of a comeback so late in the game right here. Zealodar, not enough to use the zap yet. Zana back up to 12. Another mind control. Just to get rid of that ally. And here's when the players start running out of cards. So that's it for Zana. No more cards. Unless you have Resurrection. 8 more cards for Zana. Nice strategy there. Of course, those are all allies gonna help Zana in the late game. Save that one to the very end. So we could see a bit of a turnaround here. Is it going to be enough? Safe return will help late in the game. Super buffed ally. Huge damage against Zealodar this turn. Still 10 resources left. And this is why Big Kiki is undefeated in this World Championship. So late in the game, but able to come back like this. Zealodar will have a tough time. Of course, you do got the 3 damage zap. Not enough to take out this. Don't think there's any mind controls left. But with 8 resources. Down to 4. But Zealodar down to 15. A huge difference from just a few turns ago. Big Kiki now looking pretty. Using the ability to draw a card. Huge ally there. Of course, all the allies are left in the deck. Down to 4. Can Zealodar pull off 4 damage? With the zap? Haha. Yikes. Zana down to 1. With the weapon, it is over. So close. Huge upset there. Number 8 seed taking out the number 1 seed. Amazing game, right down to the wire. So, we see some results in the game so far from here. So, Atlas won. He won Akition won. McGeorge, last year's champion, beating Caliba. Tommy over Anubis. Scout, game 2, won over Akition. So, they're 1-1 now. Of course, it's best out of 5. Tommy winning 2. Over Anubis. So Tommy needs 1 more game against Anubis. Let us watch that game. Anubis, Tommy. Here is the new foil playmat. Personal foil playmat for Anubis. 1 million gold for the personal mat. Another 1 million gold to foil it. So Anubis is either very rich or very poor now, depending how you look at it. So we have another Zana versus Bainbow. So of course, Tommy won 2. Of course at the top, so his heroes were retired. This is a new hero, so a very different WC this year. Players having to master more than 1 deck. Today having to win with 3 decks. So both players with weapons out now. Zana down to 18, it's only turn 5. course, this is one of my favorite cards, Book of Curses. That -1 for all allies just helps you throughout the entire game. And use his ability. Choosing to save it, of course. Got that Forgotten Horror, a huge ally out there. On down to 12. Long with the self-heal back up to 16. Rainbow trying to decide what to do. Sacrifice, one of the hardest decisions in the game, I know it well. You want to use all the cards. Do you skip sacrifice? Yep. Doing some damage, but that ally left on board. Still have 4 resources left. There's an Aeon. I haven't seen him in ages. Disabled only for 1 turn. Able to poison though. Well, easily taking care of that Aeon. Gonna take the 1 poison damage next turn. And we're trying to get rid of that armor attacking into it. Still 7 resources. Interesting choice. Maybe not a whole lot of options in hand. The tidal wave. Oh. Maybe he was intuition that a tidal wave was coming. Didn't want to play too many big allies. But speaking of big allies, at 5-4 on the board for Zana. Not much happened that turn. Sana might be able to make a comeback here. Of course, Shroud, the new effect. 5-8, that is a huge ally. Getting rid of that Shroud, and of course, there, that's about it. Very well done to control those allies. Perfect shot. Another fatty comes out. Goes back to hand, play it again, do the pain, and sacrifice it. Wow. At this point, cards are worth more than an ally on board. Still 3 resources left. Not sure if he has anything to use it. So 18-18. Of course, Zana has heals, but Zana also has a ton of stuff on board. Weapon, armor, 2 allies. Rainbow's got nothing. See that Book of Curses just helping the entire game here, giving that -1 attack. A lot more tough allies out for Zana. Add Santa. Helping both players there. take out at least one of those allies. Soul Seeker finishes off another one. Still that 6-7 left on the board. Another fatty there, going for the draw. Focused prayer. Looks like Zana's gonna make a comeback fairly quickly here. Things are getting precarious for Bangbo. Chooses to sacrifice. Up to 11 resources now. So this late in the game, turn 16, a lot can happen with 11 resources, but he has to get rid of those allies. Chooses to go for the armor. Down to 6 resources. That's about all he's able to do this turn. Sana now. There's another armor. Another huge card. Look at that lineup for Zana. Gonna be a slaughter. So Bangbo, even worse position, still decides to sacrifice a card, up to 12 resources. Not able to use the ability yet. Soul Seeker again. There's the Bone King again. Of course, if you do the math, there is enough for a GG on board already. Still, they do one less damage. That's still 14 on board, right? Plus the weapon. So it is over. Amazing game there. Tommy going 3-0. Tommy, that's 3-0. So we do have one result already. Who is left? Let us watch TJ Scout again. So Scout is playing Zana. Akition playing Garth. Not a lot of Garths in SWC. we have seen a lot of Zanas today, of course. Zana getting very low in health, but normally pulling it off in the end. Sometimes failing too, getting too low in health. Oops. Tommy reporting the official score 3-0 over Anubis. So some allies on board for Garth. Turn 9. So here's pretty much where the action happens. Garth, a lot of allies digging into Zana right now. Game has finished. That's why we're seeing that disconnected message. We will catch up in a moment. Should probably fix that and not show that disconnected if the game's already finished, right? Now it's looking fairly even. Not sure who I would go for in this matchup. That ill-gotten gains. There's a tidal wave, kind of early for a tidal wave, as in not too many allies on board to make it useful. Another Aldras. Kind of like a mirror match there. Shuriken gets rid of its shroud. Another ill-gotten gains. So Garth able to clear the board for Zana. Another focused prayer, getting rid of the ill-gotten gains. Zana not able to hold on to those allies. Now would be the time for tidal wave. There it is. So you should note that Shroud doesn't protect him from tidal wave because it's not targeted. Ooh, a hugely buffed ally there. Quick heal for Zana. Zana can also self-heal. There it is. Going back up to 22, but no allies on board. Ouch. This might be over fairly quickly unless Zana can take care of that ally. Focus prayer to get rid of the weapon. Heal. Not able to get rid of that ally. It is 8-6. This is gonna hurt. Zana down to 8. And a weapon down to 6. Take care of that ally or it's GG. Able to get rid of the ally. Zana down to 7. Getting a heal there. Back up to 9. It's interesting watching the replay because it goes at full speed. You don't really appreciate the strategy here. How much thinking is involved doing the math. Zana getting those heals in, back up to 11. Another heal for Zana, 14. Girth not letting up. Taking care of those allies and doing a lot of damage directly to Zana. There's the tidal wave. Resurrection. So now Zana has all the allies on top of her deck. It might make a difference. Is she able to hold on? Oh boy, Zana down 2-7. So these are the final turns of the game. Zana, ouch. Maybe down to 1. Oh no, that's it. That is game. So we did get the final report. Akition won 3-1 over TJ Scout. So a few last games going on. McGeorge won over Caliba. Let me check. Ooh, Caliba over McGeorge. So McGeorge has 2-1 for Caliba, I believe. There's their another game going up. Let me just well, we're gonna let's watch McGeorge match versus Caliba. So another Zana, very popular hero it seems, or maybe it's just I happen to watch all the Zana games. Of course, they change up their heroes if they win, so it's not just everyone playing just Zana. Maybe it's a coincidence. So both players, no special playmats or sleeves. They're going just normal cards. Of course, WC this year, all the players get to play with foils, so it looks a little bit better on the stream. Where are the pets? That is true. No one playing with a pet today. This is all seriousness. No time for showing off. Oh, mind control there. That is a huge play. Getting rid of the ally early on, only turn 6. Zana down to 14. Of course, as we've seen, Zana has super heals, but against Saladar, Saladar is able to just keep cutting into that health. Especially with this. Gives that extra 1 damage. On down to 10. Only 2 cards in hand. This might be over fairly quickly. Zaladar. Only 5 resources versus 7 for Zana. Getting the Shadow Energy to do the zap with +1 is going to be huge here. Sada back down to 11, able to do a heal this turn. Seven resources, but only 2 cards. Sana hurting for draw there. Only able to cast 1. A lot of resources left. But maybe there is a tidal wave that she didn't want to use. So it's only turn 10, but Sana down to 11. Zaladar looking good. TJ Scout saying he lost, but at least I streamed some of your games, so it's not a total loss. You will go down in Shadow Era history. Sana, 9 health left. Should note, of course, McGeorge, last year's champion, not doing so well this year. I believe it's number 7 seed. And currently well behind in this match. Taking his time on the sacrifice stage, deciding not to sacrifice. Only 2 cards. Right, so that was definitely an opportune attack there. Another Aro battery comes out though. And Infinity Core. Ooh, Death Mage going for the face. Sana down to 6 with 1 heal next turn. So Sana now with 3 cards, 7 resources. Gotta do something here. Zaladar able to zap for 4 next turn. So the armor won't protect against the zap. And even a heal for Zaladar. Caliba disconnected for a second there. Let's not use the zap. I wonder if he disconnected and ran out of time or something. Or you could just save the zap for later. 26 health. But Focus Prayer coming in handy for Zana as usual. Just enough energy to do the heal. Back up to 12. So both players kind of hurting for cards here. Are going for the zap without the oral battery, only 3 damage. Shooting to take out that 5 damage ally. Using Infinity Core for a quick heal. Both players kind of locked into a situation where they don't have enough draw, not getting the cards that they want, so it limits their ability to make plays a lot. Sauna down to 9 to get rid of those allies. There we go. Four resources left. Does she want to use the draw the wizard's staff or save it for the heal? Unable to use the resources, saves the shadow energy. Here's Infinity Core again, helping Zaladar. Another leech comes out to play. So with all these leeches and heals, I don't know, maybe Zaladar is healing more than Zana this game. But Zana definitely taking more damage. Down to 9. Those allies on board definitely will help. Zaladar already at full health. So only 2 cards. Is there like a mind control in there? Zaladar choosing to take out that ally. Not sure why he did that. He didn't need to heal. Down to 5. McGeorge, last year's champion, struggling here. Of course, you do have a weapon and armor. And a decent ally, able to take out other allies. Still saving up that shadow energy. 9 resources left, 3 cards. Nothing. Interesting. Sana's got nothing. Is there like a tidal wave she's saving? Back to Zaladar, obviously. 6 resources, but you don't really want to sacrifice. You only have 2 cards in hand. I think Zaladar is looking for a mind control. Shadow font would be useful as well. Still using that Infinity Core. So one heal there, and the ally goes into his deck. Maybe he's hoping to draw those allies. So 4 resources. He's obviously not getting the cards that he wanted. Trying to take out that weapon and armor. Not bad, not bad. Zana down to 2 now. Able to heal this turn, thankfully. There's a fatty. But down to 5. All depends on what Zaladar draws the next few turns. Still shuffling those allies in the deck. Cannot use the ability yet. 4 resources, only 2 cards. Does nothing else. Now, huge turnaround here. Zana finally able to do huge damage to Zaladar. Plays another staff, saving that forever probably. Things are looking very different for Zaladar now. Still not able to use the ability. 3 cards. Did he get what he was looking for? 1 mind control and it would be game over. There it is! It's not game over because of the armor. Sana down to 1 health. Oh my goodness. This is a crazy battle. Zaladar able to zap. So close, so close. Yikes, that was a huge battle. That was, were we watching this? No, we were watching this. Caliba won over McGeorge. So let me just search here. McGeorge, Caliba. It is 2-2. They're going for game 5, amazingly. You can see heroes that were used here. Caliba lost with Zaladar, chose to use it again and won against Zana. McGeorge lost with Zana, chose to use it again, lost again with Zana. So I don't think he's going to be bringing Zana. Caliba cannot use any of these heroes, must be a new hero for Caliba. Interesting matchup, very interesting. So we have Fake Kiki and Atlas. Let's just see how their games are going. This is game 5 as well. Atlas won, then Kiki, then Atlas, then Kiki. Wow, they both cannot use Zaladar. Zana again. Let's go see this battle then. Both these matches down to game 5. Zana versus Darkclaw. Something we have seen before. People saying in the chat, the WC chat room, that Zana's doing terrible this WC. The games have actually been very close. But versus Darkclaw, those buffed weapons, look at that. Only turn 4, Zana down to 18. So I think my money's on Darkclaw just because Zana's been losing a lot. that weapon buff again with Speed Strike. Huge, huge. Yikes, it's only turn 5. Zana down to 11 with Captured Prey as well. Oh my goodness. This is a slaughter. So what is most surprising that this went to Game 5, of course, is that fake Kiki has been dominating the tournament scene this year. Went 5-0 on day 1. So the first round seed to be paired with the seed 8. And yet Atlas doing amazing against Kiki today. Indeed, it is a race between damage and healing. Whoever has the fastest. Sana, not too bad, but those allies are what are making the difference here today. Tidal Wave even sinks out a bit. Making use of the rotation to heal as well. Much happened that round. Don't think Zana is too worried now, sitting at 16 health. Especially with more stuff on board. It's Santa helping both players there. And a lot of allies coming out. Back over to Dark Claw. 5 resources only versus 8 for Zana. Will he sacrifice? It's turn 9. A lot of cards in hand. I say he'd sacrifice. There it is. Now your mind to take care of that ally. Shadow Bonds. But no weapon. Another bad Santa. What is Zana looking for there with all the draw? Finally able to do some damage to Dark Claw. Bit of a nice buff there. Dark Claw down to 17, 14. Pop it off with the heal for Zana, who's back up to 19. Things are looking very different now. Of course, there's the weapon and the weapon buff. Get rid of all those allies. Plus damage Zana a bit. So now Zana again trying to get those allies to stick. Buffing them up quite nicely. To attack or not to attack, that is the question. For it, yep. Dark Claw now down to 9 health. Zana doing a lot of magic here. Glimmer So of course this combo Glimmer of Hope with the location means when you discard you draw. So this is the perfect combo. Able to make Zana draw a lot. Zana still working her magic. Back up to 19 versus only 9 for Darklaw now, but of course with Speed Strike and a weapon. Next turn, able to use the ability again. Ouch! Darklaw down to 2. So it's not looking good for Darklaw here. Able to get some allies out. Not using the buff. Can Zana scrounge up only 2 damage to win 3-2 for this round? There's the tidal wave. Still left with 5 resources. Scholar, Buffett, somehow. Safe return is good. So Darklaw can use the ability. And 2 attacks with Speed Strike. Turn 12 now. 8 resources. A lot of cards in hand at least. But I doubt there's any heal. Basically, get rid of those allies or you're dead. I don't think he's able to do anything. He'll buff his weapon to +2, that's 4 damage, not able to kill this ally. I guess he can attack twice, but you'll take 2 damage and die, so you can't kill that ally. Let's see what he does. Gonna be suicide. Oh, now you're mine. Saved him. Still at 2 health though. Managed to get rid of those allies. Zana though. 10 resources. Huge number of cards in hand. We have Darklaw's ambush, so I can't think that is true. Not sure how Darklaw can get rid of those allies and survive another turn. all depends what is in hand. Shadow font to use the ability. So with ambush, he can strike an ally twice, but there's 2 allies on board. I think he can only take out 1 unless there's something else. He is thinking about it, doing the math. Super dangerous at this point. The time is ticking away. Does it for the draw. Would help. Last chance. Undertaker. Sacrifice for more draw, but 0 resources left. Not able to get rid of that. And it is a GG. So close. Well, not really. Zana Katil. But Zana did get really low down there until the late game turnaround. Now Zana's just showing off. And that is it. So Caliba and McGeorge still playing game 5. Let's join and catch up. It's only 11 minutes ago. These players as well, nothing fancy. I guess when you make 4 decks, you don't spend a lot of time making them fancy. You just want to win. No pets today. There's a lot of cool pets day 1. Not seeing any pets for the finals. Of course, this matchup is another surprising one because we have McGeorge, who was last year's champion, going to game 5. And another Zana. As usual, Zana getting a little bit low health. Down to 15 now. Breakout in the finals, nice to see. Tidal Wave evens things out a bit. Zana 25, Rika 26. They're both like at full health. And then it's turn 9. So here's where things get interesting once both players have enough resources. They both have a lot of cards in hand. But Rika getting those pretty big allies out. GG. I think we're still catching up. So we don't know who won. Maybe you say the GG because you gotta lose or because you gotta win. We will catch up in a minute. Zana taking more damage there. Those huge allies still in play. Tidal Wave evens the score. That's the second, I believe. And a knight. Yikes, so able to get rid of that ally, but Zana down to 10. No shadow energy. What? Those allies on board? Ah, the GGs. So who won? That was McGeorge. McGeorge took it. Last year's champion. 3-2 over Caliba. Official score reported. Let's go take a look at the standings. We have McGeorge 3-2 over Caliba. There we have it, matchups for the semifinals. Kiki doing extremely well, but this 3-2 just narrowly beating Atlas. Can he hold his own against Tommy? McGeorge, last year's champion, still struggling this year, obviously. And still we have many guilds left in it. TJ is out. TJ Scout failing to beat A1. So that was a pretty tough battle. Some players have asked for a few minutes, especially fake Kiki. McGeorge is coming out of a 5-game battle. We will wait for the next games. Let's just take a look at the number of heroes. Zana, extremely popular. Zaladar winning. So we have 2 Zanas winning, Zana's losing. Zana's losing. So, I don't know. What do you think? Zana's like 50-50 it seems like. Zaladar. Let's look at Zaladar. Win, win, lost. So Zaladar win. Zaladar seems to be winning more than not. Tomb of their claw. So it's still very interesting. We are going to give the players a few minutes break. Is there an important game that we didn't see that does not involve Zana? This one, I think McGeorge won. we will review what happened in this. Of course, we know that Skirvox won against Zolidar. That's a bit interesting. We haven't seen much of Skirvox. Let's take a look how he pulled off that victory against Zolidar. Getting some early damage, off to a good start. Zolidar forced to play more defensively. Shadow Ball, very helpful for Zolidar. Sides, definitely use it. Playstyle fairly typical of Zolidar so far. Skirvox is going to be an interesting one that we haven't seen. Zolidar has all his goodies in play, but look at that. Look at those allies. It's gonna eat Zolidar alive. Still not able to use the zap, and that was it. Seeing all those allies just conceded the game. So that's how Skirvox wins, just gets out all those allies, overwhelming the opponent. What is another matchup? Sauna again. Ooh, this might be interesting. Lowest in WC, haven't seen him. Rainbow. A little bit of a back and forth early on, not too much happening yet. Use a sacrificial lamb to get the draw. Perfect shot, and then the ability. Finishing it up with the gambit. There's a bad Santa. Fireball. So the board is pretty much clear, but Rainbow down to 19 health. Supernova. Things are looking interesting here. Uses the sacrifice again to get the draw. So they are pretty even, but with those allies out, they get rid of them quickly. Supernova, very risky here, dropping lowest down to 7. He has the lowest health. Not anymore. Rainbow down to 5. Super close match. It's only turn 11. Wow. Gets those allies out. That could be game ending. Supernova, oh my god. That's how close that match. Down to 1 health. Amazingly close. And so quickly too. That was a battle. Ooh, he came back to battle Zana. Very interesting matchups. Players were taking a break. They're just about ready to start the semi-finals. Let's take a look again, see what's been happening. Fake Kiki winning 3-2 over Atlas. He'll go against Tommy, who won 3-0 over Anubis. You see the numbers here, those are their seeds from the day 1. So Tommy was actually seed 5, Fake Kiki seed 1. So it's a 1 versus 5. Caliba lost to McGeorge 2-3. McGeorge moving on to battle Akition 3-1. So very tough battles today. Semi-finals means that the winner goes on to the finals, and then the 2 losers play for 3rd place. That is true. Tommy has been on a roll. 3-0 over Anubis, but facing Fake Kiki is going to be a huge challenge. Any early games that we missed that might be interesting? I think we've seen the matchups. Not a whole lot of rogues. I think that's like the only rogue, Garth. Yeah. Definitely an interesting WC. players are saying they're ready to go. The game should be coming up momentarily. Me creating the game. And there we go. Zana again. Kiki winning with Zana. Losing with Zana. Interesting choice. We'll see how it does. And we have a pet for the semifinals. Finally, I haven't seen a lot of him versus Zana, who we have seen a lot of. RB, probably the most common ally. I've seen a lot of Zana. I think we understand her strategy. Their health drops very low, but able to buff those allies and pull out the win in the end sometimes, like 50% of the time. I do not see much of. Let's see how this matchup goes. Maduro, of course, can summon a weapon. Any weapon at no cost, and it gains +1 base attack. So there are some pretty huge weapons in the game, but for Shadow Energy to use it. This location very popular. Abilities, the Harpy ability should probably have an effect, shouldn't it? Well, there's that buffed weapon. 7 cost weapon already out at turn 5. And Zana's health is dropping like a rock, down to 17. I feel like Kiki is taking a gamble using Zana. Looking good with his weapon and allies on board. Zana continues to take damage. Snowland can't attack, but the ability is still in effect, allowing Baduru to attack twice, which is huge with that buff weapon. A little bit of a heal there, back up to 17 for Zana. How one-sided this is now. Kiki may be regretting the choice of Zana. chooses not to sacrifice there. Only had 4 cards in hand. Unable to do much that turn. Back to Tommy. Use the ability if he has it in hand. Got a trap out. Still have the spotter, so you can attack 2 times. I think he's digging for a weapon there. Looks like he found one. There we go. Double attack making a big difference. And able to pull out a fatty as well. Sana somehow finds herself back up 20 health though. That could change this turn. There's a cat card doing 4 damage. Sana's health dropping down to 10 now. Of course, can't attack. Tidal Wave, trying to even the score. And the heal. Back up to 13. 2 resources left, can't do anything else. Back over to Tommy. 2 traps in play, gotta help him. More allies now, another cat card. All the same cat card. Deepwood Bobcat. Able to disable it. Only 1 turn remaining though. Interesting. Did not wait to use that weapon. Could have buffed it next turn, but wanted to get it out to do the early damage. Tidal Wave again. Clearing that ally. Sana down to 11 though. Badru at 23. Now has the Shadow Energy to use the ability. Obviously do not want to replace that weapon though. Sana down to 8. 4 resistors left, went to waste. Over to Kiki again. Can use a heal this turn. Up to 11. Only 4 resources left. Able to use it. The trap comes out though. Camouflaged flow trap. Here be monsters destroying the resource. Using the ability to place the weapon in his buff, and he gets to heal. Sana now down to 9. Another trap cast. I think this is like the first time we've seen traps this WC. Badru loses his allies with Tidal Wave again. Sana continues to heal, back up to 11. There's a pretty big armor there. And a harpy. That is perfect against Zana. Zana down to 8. Still traps on board. I don't know if she can come back from this. There's the double attack. And it is over. Fake Kiki. Regretting the choice to play with Zana. Ooh, and what did we miss? McGeorge winning against Akition. He's in Gravebone. Interesting, interesting. Should refresh so we get that result. Let's go in. So McGeorge is up 1 already. Now using Skurvox against Bloodfang. This will be a good matchup. Turn 3, Bad Santa. Ooh, this is the new A1 foil mat. A lot of low-cost allies battling it out here. But that's how Skurvox kind of gets ahead, gets all those allies out, but Bloodfang can do the same thing. Ooh, that's a fatty. 7-5 on the board. So we have the 7-5 versus a Fire Snake. Speaking of Fire Snake, Fire Snake just got a pretty big buff recently and now damages the opposing hero when it's killed. So able to remove the shroud there. Wow, look at that. That is why Skurvox is doing good. Bloodfang far away from being able to use its ability. And Bloodfang taking a lot of damage down to 15. A lot of allies on its own though. Looking a lot better this turn. Overwhelm indeed. All those low-cost allies getting out, ganging up on the hero. Bloodfang now down to 9 health. Huge number of allies coming out again, and that is it for Bloodfang. Scarvox just destroying him there, overwhelming him. So McGeorge 2 already against AK. Oh no, that is 3. No, that was the last round. Versus AK. McGeorge. Big Kiki now going with Bainbow. Forget about Zana. No, Grave Bone. Said the wrong bone. Grave Bone. Versus Lowest now. Oh, Gravebone's health dropping early on. Two mages battling it out here. There we go, look at that. Fatty in the graveyard to bring back. Lois trying to deal with that. Can gang up on it, of course. There we go. But 15 health. Versus 27. Down to 12, able to deal with those allies. Bringing somebody back. Bad Santa. Kiki not doing well in these semi-finals. Lowest is sitting pretty at 27 health. Kiki down to 8. Does have that ally though. Got a little heal there, another heal. And a protector. Wow. Oh my gosh. Two fireballs to the face. Kiki does have those allies, but I don't think it's going to be enough. A little bit of a heal. And a fireball of his own. So this actually is interesting. Lowest. One last chance. Is there another fireball in there? That'll do. Just barely won. Otherwise he was dead the next turn. Very interesting. And another upset. Kiki not doing well. Lost 2 games to Tommy already. So McGeorge has 2. This might be the last game if McGeorge can win. Going with Sana again. Well, he had some success with Zana. Kiki losing with Zana. Let's see, I don't think we've seen a Terradoon matchup. There was a Terradoon versus Zana, I don't think we've seen it. Warrior versus Priest, the age-old matchup. Damage versus heal. Blood Frenzy turn 3. So here, warrior heroes do have some healing of their own. They have that card that gives them plus 10 health. Plus they have an attachment that'll heal them when they kill allies. So don't worry too much if Terradoon's health starts getting low. Of course, Sana is a master healer. Not unusual to see her health drop in the early game and then she recovers it later on. Is of course getting mid-game now, turn 6 already. Allies vying for control over the board. All comes down to those combos now. People's Champion, come on. 8 health. That'll do. There's a new one. Destroying the attachments. He has another Blood Frenzy. Sana going for the heal. Weapons certainly coming in handy. He's like trying to save that ally from a tidal wave. Keeps returning it to hand, playing it the next turn. But we do have a Kion on board. That weapon just killing all the fatties that get played. Now time to buff the allies and do some damage. Sana down to 18. There comes Ravager. Now would be a tidal wave time. Pulling that guy back just in case. Kion comes out again. So I think Terradoon has the advantage here. Able to pull back those allies, escape the tidal waves, do the damage quick to the face. There it is again. That is a great combo against Sana. So McGeorge the champ losing with Zana. It is like 50-50 with Zana these days. It is a gamble. There's another Zana. Are you kidding me? Fake Kiki lost with Zana. Why are you playing Zana again? Well, George just lost with Zana, but people keep coming back. Look at this. It's the same matchup that we just saw. The other teams are playing the same matchup. Interesting. Different players, same matchup. I guess they didn't see what happened in that match. Let's see if there is a repeat with the other players. Dune, of course, in the last matchup, just stomping all over Zana. Let's see if there's a repeat in this matchup. Different players, of course. Not sure if they're using the same strategy. Here we're doing getting that early ally out. Can't attack thanks to Zale's him. Bad Santa gives both players cards. Another bad Santa. Good combo there. And follow it up with the shackles. At least we have a pet here. That's a pretty good pet for Pterodine, I think. A lot of allies out there for Pterodine. Blood Frenzy. Shackles came off. It's turn 8 already. Zana's health unusually high for turn 8. So I think Zana's doing okay this game. Allies finally able to do some damage now. There's the tidal wave. Able to save one using that same location that we saw in the last game. And change up. Turn 10 board is fairly clear now. Zana, unusually high health, 25. Zana's preferred location gives her some draw, right? Especially with Glimmer of Hope. Every time you discard it, you are drawing. So things might start to turn around for Zana. ally and gets out a different location. Doing some damage to Zana now, down to 18. And protecting the ally. Get it back next turn. There's the typical combo there for Terradune. Able to get rid of that ally. Zana starting with a clear board now. Getting those attachments on and the heal, that's about it for her this round. This is when you need to use those combos, buff your allies up, and go for it. Sana down to 16. Changing up the location. Fake Kiki has no cards in here. This gets 2. Oh, deck is empty. This might make a difference. But look at all those allies. That is a huge amount of damage. Zana's health tanking down to 2. Pulls off the win. Zana again falling. Why do people keep using Zana? Oh, look at that. Alright, let's watch this matchup. Remind me of McGeorge versus Akition. We have McGeorge. Yep. McGeorge winning twice. Akition win 1. This will be an interesting matchup now. Gravebone again, and Gwen the Hunter. Not too many Gwens out there. Well, we are at turn 7. Gwen's health not looking too good at 13. Versus Gravebone's 21. Gravebone taking a little bit of damage there. Off the weapon could change the game. Gravebone down to 10. This is going to be over one way or another pretty soon. Soul Seeker is great. Gives some healing. Gravebone down to 5. Able to use the ability though. Did not use the ability. Maybe gonna die anyways. That is McGeorge taking the win. That is 1, 2, 3 for McGeorge over Akition. So McGeorge moving on to the finals. Champion 3-1. What? I did that wrong. Alright, I think there is a final game. McGeorge 3-1 was reported. Then we have Fake Kiki and Tommy. Let's check. Tommy. 1-3-2, no 3-1 against Fake Kiki. Interesting. They have not reported it yet, I believe. Just have to confirm, make sure that all these games ended correctly. Waiting for the players to make the official report. Then we will move on to the finals. Oh, I think I missed the report. Tommy 3-0 against Kiki. Definitely an upset. So we will go to the brackets. Tommy 3-0 against Fake Kiki. Super upset. Shouldn't have went. Right? So 3-0. So Tommy 3-0 against Fake Kiki. So it's gonna be Tommy versus McGeorge. First place, second place. Third place match, Fake Kiki and Akition. Players probably need a few minutes after those grueling matches. Although it didn't go to game 5. 3-0 Tommy. McGeorge, it was 3-1. But Tommy versus McGeorge is going to be a battle. While we wait for those players, maybe we will watch the match that we didn't see, which I believe was this one? Or did we just see that one? I can't remember. We will watch this one anyway while we're waiting. A lot of close games this year. Always comes right down to the wire. Ooh, we didn't see this one. Woven versus Woven. I think players still need a few more minutes. Let's check out how the Woven versus Woven match went. Oh, sorry, he's not a Woven, he's a hunter. He looks like a Woven. I got confused. Skurvox. I think we saw this one, didn't we? players said that they're ready to leave. So the finals is Tommy and McGeorge. Third place is Fake Kiki and Akition. So we are going to follow Tommy and McGeorge. Can McGeorge pull off 2 years in a row? Let's go in and see. There's their hero choices. Skirbox, of course, did well, but Pterodune also doing well. Pet turned out to be very lucky so far, I think. So this is a very important matchup. Not sure who has the upper hand. McGeorge, the champ, struggling a little bit this year. Tommy, of course, has been on a roll lately. Well, it is anybody's guess. Foxhound's saying no matter what happens today, there's going to be history. If George wins, that's going to be the first time we have a double champ back to back. If Tommy wins, it's going to be the first SCT champion. No matter what, we are making history today. Yes, whoever has a Bobcat gets the auto win. BT disconnected. A lot of people watching the finals game, of course, cheering on their teammates. We're dealing with those allies up. Skirbox got nothing yet. The Santa gives him some cards. Using the ability to reduce it to 1 health, I'll take the damage on the start of the turn. That way he was able to use the attack against the hero. Pterodune down to 19 health. Akition, allowing Terradoon to use those on summon abilities over and over. McGeorge not having any cards. Just 2 in hand, 13 resources, but no cards to use. Again, nothing. Saving them for some reason, or just not getting the cards he needs. Tommy has a chance here to turn it around. So Skirbox left with only 16 health. There's the bad Santa trying to get better cards. Belladonna gives another draw. Fire Snake. Okay, 7 resources left. Death Bone. Only low cost allies here. Resources left. Nerf Fire Snake. Another Fire Snake, there we go. Well, that might make a difference next turn. Every bit counts. Not looking good for Skirbox. Doesn't have cards. Nice. "18 resources and only 2 cards. Bad Santa will help. Other Tommy, the alt Tommy. No, I won't reveal. So in one of the regionals, there was an alt 2-1, but if a player wants to use an alt, it's up to them, but they know the rule that you can't play twice in WCs. But yes, I do know who it was. It was pretty obvious behind the scenes who it was. So, Tommy taking that victory. Akition and fake Kiki are still playing. Let's see see another Tyradune versus Eldar. It's a good matchup. I have no idea who would win in this matchup. Eldar getting those early allies out, doing a little bit of damage. That ping damage just gotta add up over time. Tyradune better deal with these fairly quickly. Sacrifice the shackled ally to draw more cards. Well, the thing is, we can catch up fairly quickly. Like, this game has already ended, so we'll catch up in like a few minutes, whereas a live game takes a while. Players are slow, so when we enter a live game in progress, it's a lot better to sort of fast forward the opening rounds and then catch up to mid game. So we do have time to review all the games. Tyradune dropping to 18 health now. Saladar do a zap. I don't want to be streaming forever. It's a lot better when games happen fast forward. So Tyradune down to half health, Zealotr almost full. Another bad Santa. This could be the turning point. Close game here. Watch out for those heroes with Enrage. Saladar now down to 8. Zara's last chance. Able to do a little bit of damage. Oh, nice! Oh my goodness. Able to destroy the attachment. That was a game worth watching, was it not? So, they only started 3 minutes ago. McGeorge versus Tommy for the championships. Of course, we have Tommy taking game 1. Let's join them again. What is this? Zana again. People do not learn. We will see. This is the Zana WC for sure. Bobcat Badura, we will see. So Hunter versus Priest. Who do you like for this one? It is a toss-up. Baduru summons the weapon that could do damage. Zana heals. I'm going for Baduru on this one. I think he will do a little bit more damage than Zana can handle. And I put in a cheat code. If you keep clicking on the pet, then you'll earn more better draws. So make sure you click on your pet before the draw to get the cards exactly what you need at the right time. Sana's health down to about the halfway mark, 12 only. There's Book of Curses, helps a lot against those allies, but its the ability of Snow and Spotter is still in effect, can attack twice. There's the weapon. It might be over fairly soon here. Sana down to 9, and yet people still playing Zana. There's the Bobcat auto win card. Still attacking, trying to get rid of that armor. Ooh. Zana has at least one heal up her sleeve. There goes the weapon. Not using the heal yet. So Zana is going to be really hurting now. Not a lot of cards. Low health, could do one heal. That armor helping allies out a lot. Here's the heal. another heal. But no cards left. Back up to 17. Enters Gambit, probably most used attachment this WC. I like the format. It's interesting to watch all the different matchups rather than the same hero all the time. Definitely strategy involved, what hero to pick, trying to guess what hero your opponent will pick. And the thing is, they have to win with 3 different heroes today. Sana hurting for cards here. Look at the difference in positioning now. Tons of cards, weapon, tons of allies on board, armor now. Pretty much dead. And all thanks to the pet, which you can buy on shadowtokens.io. Click on the pet for a better draw. Sana still trying to hang on. Heals a bit up to 7, gets the weapon out. Attack twice, that is it. So, again, Sana losing against, there it is, Tommy. So against McGeorge, that is 2 for Tommy now. 2 in a row, but cannot use the heroes anymore. He has to pick a new hero. McGeorge go with Sana again. Skirbox did fairly well. Finished by Bobcat. That's how powerful cats are in this game. So McGeorge does have Gravebone. I think he's gonna try Gravebone next. What do you think? That's my guess. He's gonna go with Gravebone. Tommy, of course, doing very well today. Let's just search for his games. Win, 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 win. Win, win. He is undefeated today. Just annihilating all his opponents, including Fake Kiki. 3-0 over Fake Kiki. So he defeated the tournament champ this year, Fake Kiki, and he is so far destroying the previous world champ. Does Tommy have what it takes to win one more game to become the champion of WC 2021? We will see in just a minute. There is Tommy making the game. We don't know what hero he can use. We know it's not. What are the other heroes? Lowest maybe? I think he's gonna go with lowest. I'm betting he's lowest versus Gravebone. What do you think? Anyone willing to wager lowest versus Gravebone? Oh, interesting. I was wrong on both accounts. Here we go. Skirbox versus Zana. Tommy going with Zana this time, who has had ups and downs this WC, but people still playing with Zana. Against Skirbox though, Skirbox should eat Zana for breakfast. So I'm rooting for Skirbox this time with George. No pets to click on, but if you click on this flower, it is the same thing. If you click that flower, you'll get a better draw. So McGeorge is gonna win this game. Let it be 2-1. There is the OP Fire Snake, giving more resources thanks to Amor's Call. That is going to add up in the long term for sure. He therefore doesn't have to sacrifice cards as much and use those resources earlier than he would have. You better get your healing ready, Zana. Pain is incoming. Those resources just helping Skirbox more and more now. Ally looking pretty dangerous right now, thanks to King's Pride buffing it. Trying to eat away at that armor. Got rid of the weapon at least. Those are huge allies on the board right now. I have to take care of them immediately or Skrvox is in trouble. Of course, use your ability to disable them for one turn at least. Still trying to get rid of that armor. Skrvox can use his ability again. Finally, there goes the armor. Gonna use the ability, yeah. Skrvox getting one more turn of chance. Zana's health looking very good for Zana, 22. Now up to 25 with the heal. Skrvox again. Overwhelm. Clearing those pesky allies out now is when Zana will get overwhelmed. Get away if Zana. Last chance. Because she didn't click on the flower, did not draw that tidal wave. Zana losing again, yet people still playing with Zana. I called it. McGeorge with Skrvox winning over Zana. So Tommy versus McGeorge. We had Tommy. Oh, there was Skrvox that lost. McGeorge played Skrvox and won against Zana. It is 2-1. Other match is Fake Kiki win-win. Again, no, that's Akition. Akition and Fake Kiki. Fake Kiki, yikes. So it is Fake Kiki, Akition, Fake Kiki. 2-1 for Fake Kiki. They're playing. So what do you think is next? Skrvox is going for McGeorge. I think he's gonna go with his Grave Bone. He won with it there. Grave Bone, McGeorge. Actually, the first game Tommy has lost this entire time today. Lost to Skrvox because he chose Zana. Do not choose Zana. Here we go. What's he gonna bring? He could do Zana again, but George needs to pick something different. Maybe it will be Zana versus Zana. That's what I want to see. Zana versus Zana. We have not seen that yet, which is unusual because we always see Zana, but we have not seen Zana versus Zana yet. Huh. That's interesting. Maybe we will see Zana versus Zana right now. I'm not sure there's pressure on Rami because he's 2-1 so far. There's definitely still on McGeorge. %60 on day one for Zana. Oh, there it is. With lowest. Okay. Lowest versus Gwen. So we got Mage versus Hunter. I am not sure who I like in this. I have not seen a lot of lowest games. Very high ability cost. She buffs the weapon. I think I like Gwen better in this. Getting those early allies out definitely helps control the board. To maintain that board control. Gwen on the defensive now. Nice buff there for the allies. Lowest taking charge here. Yep, she does have that. There it is, a weapon buff. With Soul Seeker to get the heals. Doesn't buff it though. You need to buff it first or not? No. Save later. Is ready to remove an ally item or ability, so you can get rid of that weapon. Chooses not to save it because there might be another one in hand. Just doing a lot of damage, gets rid of it by attacking into it. Gwen down to 13, in trouble here. Lowest still on the offensive. It's a lot of strong cards. If Gwen has another weapon, Lois will just get rid of it. There it is. Not buffing it again. Going for the attack. Lois can get rid of the weapon if he wants. goes. Lowest still dominating the board here. And Gwen is going to be hurting for cards. This Gambit will take care of one card at least. But as well, lowest, no cards, only 4 resources. Gwen could possibly make a comeback here. All depends on the draw. Did you click on this flower or not? Firewall. One per fireball. There's Tommy saying GG's means he is going to win. There we have it. That is 3-1 for Tommy, isn't it? And Tommy becomes the champion over McGeorge, taking second place over fairly quickly. Tommy and McGeorge. We had Tommy. His only game that he has ever lost was with Zana, of course. And then coming back to win game 4. Akition took that against Fake Kiki. They are playing... Let me see, Akition and Fake Kiki. 1 for Fake Kiki, then Akition. 2 for Fake Kiki. 2-2. They are playing game 5. Let us watch. It is 2-2. Interesting. Zana again versus Terdoon. So this is the 3rd place match. So Fake Kiki still has a chance to be in 3rd place. Or will Zana fail once again? Or Terdoon. This matchup, I do kind of like Terdoon, just for the damage he's able to do. Players taking their time here. So we got the Blood Frenzy on. Zana has a Confluence of Fate. Interesting. Can't hover on it. But the Legend Rises sort of overrides the shackles. So it can attack again and use its ability. Terradune building up his allies there. Turn 9, Zana's still looking pretty good. Hasn't lost a lot of health yet. Zana trying to even things up. Zana getting those allies out. I think this is the turn that Theridaun can start chipping away. There are some pretty heavy allies that Zana has. The buff is huge there. So this guy is shackled. Don't have to worry about him for now. Got 11 damage. This is almost done. Ooh, still went after that shackled guy. Calculated move there. Zana does have a lot of resources, a lot of cards in hand. But these brutes are a huge problem. Makes them less of a problem at least now. Able to get rid of those items and the battle wave to finish it off. Perfect combo. Zana's feeling a lot better now. So Theridaun, starting from scratch, does have the blood frenzy, but is chipping away at his health. And only 8 resources with 3 cards. Not bad combo. But Zana has just been healing like crazy. She's at 17 health now. Goes with the bad Santa that helps both players. Places the location. Still 7 resources. There we go. So back to Zana. 10 resources, ton of cards in hand. Ho ho, and Theridaun will run out of cards next turn. And he'll start taking 2 damage every turn, so I think I'm gonna give this to Zana. Kind of early for tidal wave. But trying to even things up. Theridaun out of cards, down to 11 health. 10 resources left. Ah, nicely done. Gets rid of that. So only take 1 damage a turn. Ooh, Dragon's Tooth. Zana is looking good here. Three cards left. Nope. It is GG. Who said the GG? Big Kiki. Definitely overkill here now. GG's. Fake Kiki takes it 3-2 for third place. So there we have it. It was Fake Kiki winning the last battle with a Zana after losing with a Zana. Everyone playing Zana. Almost every match there is a Zana. Even when they lose with Zana, they try again until Zana wins. I think she has like something like 50 or 60% win rate. So just to confirm, 1, 2, 3, Kiki and Akition. 1, 2, 3 versus 2. 3-2. Official score has been given. Fake Kiki gets 3 and 2 Akition. And there we have it. These are the results. The finals, World Championship 2021. Congratulations to SCT Tommy TPR. George, previous champion, coming in second. And Fake Kiki, the tournament champion this year. Someone said maybe he won more money than the world champion just because of all the tournaments he's won. He came in third. And it is the first time SCT Guild takes home the championships. Amazing games today. Well done, everyone. Thanks for everyone that was able to join the stream. And I hope you get some good ideas for decks that you could play. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.